today we're going to be talking more about money and finances. Blah! So everything just mentioning money and finances brings up. Blah! Do you choose to release, let go, and or allow all that to be removed from your reality now? Yeah, and everything that says no, freeze all, pre-scan all, pre-tag all, pre-ID all, pre-encapsulate all, and whoosh, out, 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 out. Banish, vanquish, banish, vanquish, banish, vanquish, banish, vanquish. Wow. Yeah, so I'm teaching a class that's going deep into money and finances and removing all the hooks that are built into the financial systems. Wowza. Yeah, do you feel all that? Yeah, and what I was really looking at today was about how money and finances are designed to be secret. They're designed to be hidden. Woo. So all the secret, covert, hidden, undisclosed natures of money and finance, blah, do you choose to release and let all that go? Blah. Vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy. Yeah, and the thing is like when things are secret, they can control you. Woo! And the elite and the governments knew this years ago. So back in olden times, normal people weren't even allowed to learn how to read. Blah! Woo! And everything that brought up, you choose to release and let all that go. Wowza! Yes, I choose that. Vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy. Yeah, because if the peasants and normal people knew how to read, that would give them more power, and then they would start to claim their power and topple the elite. Wowza. Yeah. And so what can happen is when you are being, like right now, since we all know how to read, we're being limited by money and finances and knowing what actually is going on behind the system. Wow. And they make it sound like money and finance is scary. It's like a scary basement that you don't want to go in. Whoa, wowza. So everywhere that money and finance feels like a scary basement that's dark, it's damp, you don't even want to go down there. Do you choose to release and let all that go? And everything that said no, freeze all, pre-scan all, pre-tag all, pre-ID all, pre-encapsulate all, wowza. Ah. Out, 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 out. Banish, vanquish, banish, vanquish, banish, vanquish, banish, vanquish. Ah. Yeah, but the thing is once we turn the lights on, once we start looking at what's going on, especially like if it's not in the middle of the night, wow. And the thing is most of us don't look at finances unless there's some sort of problem or challenge. Whoa. Yeah, and that's kind of like going into a scary basement late at night. Woo! When you're already a little freaked out. Wow. Yeah, so everywhere, all the freak out, all the upset that you have around money and finances, so you don't even want to look at it. Woo! Ah, do you choose to release and let all that go? Ah, yes, I choose that. Vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy. Yeah, and I talked about this before, is that we're kind of taught that we're told that you're just naturally supposed to be good with money and finances. So everywhere you're just supposed to naturally be good with money and finances without any training, without any knowledge. Woo! Do you choose to remove and destroy all that? Ah, yes, I choose that. Woo! Vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy. Woo! Banish, vanquish, banish, vanquish, banish, vanquish, banish, vanquish. Ah. Okay, that's starting to feel a little bit better. Yeah, and how good do you feel if someone just expects you to know something? Woo! Yeah. It doesn't feel very good, especially when you're like supposed to know it, but you've never had any training on it. And then the other thing is that we're told not to even talk about money and finances. Whoa. Yeah, it's like a taboo subject. If you talk about money, then that means you're bad, you're bragging. Woo. Wow. Yeah, so everywhere if you mention money and finances, that would mean that you were bragging. Whoa. There's something wrong with you, or you had a problem you had to solve. Whoa. Yikes. Do you choose to release and let all that go? And everything that says no, freeze all, pre-scan all, pre-tag all, pre-ID all, pre-encapsulate all, and out, 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 out. Yeah. And that's the thing, is it's like we all are trying to understand what's going on with money and finances, but we're coming from a place where we're told we're not supposed to ask questions. Whoa, yeah, you're not supposed to ask questions about it. You're not even supposed to talk about when you're having money challenges. Whoa. Yeah, so everywhere money challenges are your fault. Whoa. And you can't tell people about them because then you're sharing that there's something wrong with you. Whoa. Yikes. Do you choose to release and let all that go? Ah, yes, I choose that. Vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy. Yeah, because I was looking at that as like, when do money and finances come up when we're around people and we're talking about it? And the thing is like, it really doesn't, but the internal stuff comes up. So let's take an example of, your friend says, hey, we should go meet at, a moderately priced restaurant. Okay, for most of us, that's like, okay, totally fine. And then what if the friend said, hey, let's go meet at this really expensive restaurant? Wow. Yeah. And then that starts bringing up those internal judgments like, oh, I can't afford it, or it's too much. And then the thing is, it's like, if it's not insanely expensive, we probably will still go, but it was more than we really wanted to pay. So everywhere you've done that, you choose to release and let all that go. Woo, yes, I choose that. Vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy, vaporize. Wow. And then there's the third example is a friend says, hey, let's meet at this super expensive restaurant. Whoa, which is so expensive that you actually have to say no. Ugh, and everywhere that just feels wrong and bad. Woo, yikes. Do you choose to release and let all that go? Ah. Freeze all, pre-scan all, pre-tag all, pre-ID all, pre-encapsulate all, and out, 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 out. Woo. And so once again, it's like most of the stuff around money and finances is going on internally. It's only occasionally that it comes out, but it usually comes out in places where it's not comfortable. It feels like we're showing a limitation. Wow. Yeah. So everywhere when you mention that something is too expensive for you, whoa. Oh, everything just like something being too expensive for you, woo, brings up. Wow. Yikes. Do you choose to release and let all that go? Yes, I choose that. Vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy. And what if something being too expensive for you has no bearing on who you are as a person, how good you are? Woo, yeah. So everywhere that if something is too expensive, it means that you're not good enough. Woo, yikes, wowza. Do you choose to release, let go, and or allow all that to be removed from your reality now? Yes, I choose that. Vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy. Yeah. And so that's the part that we're doing in this class. We're going through, and one of the parts I've seen is because finances and money have been so hidden that there's a lot of clearing that we need to do, even to go through some of even just the basic parts. Now, one of the things I've just found out too is like almost all of the financial words that we use have limits built into them and control systems built into them. Wow. So the part I was going to have one of my classes, or one of my parts of my classes talking about good debt and bad debt. And the thing is the word debt is so limiting, so confining, that it's one of those words that I'm going to ask you to completely remove from your vocabulary, because even just using that word debt, even if it's good debt, it just feels awful. So everything that brought up, do you choose to release, let go, and or allow all that to be removed from your reality now? Yes, I choose that. Vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy. Yep. So there's still time to get into this class. And in the replays that I have, those are still really powerful. I even had somebody saying that this was as powerful as the abuse class I taught, which was clearing all the issues of abuse, which we know. Whoa. Yeah. So let's just do a quick one around that. So all the financial abuse, whoa, wow, you've been experiencing. Whoa. Yikes. Wowza. Do you choose to release, let go, and or allow all that to be removed from your reality now? And everything that said no, freeze all, pre-scan all, pre-tag all, pre-ID all, pre-encapsulate all, and out, 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 out. Woo. Yikes. Yeah, so I'll put a link down below. So if you're interested in joining the Creating a Financial Reality That Works For You course, you can do that below. Okay, so what's everything in the way of you having a good or even a great week this week? So everything that's in the way, everywhere it feels impossible to have a good or even a great week, do you choose to release, let go, and or allow all that to be removed from your reality now? Yes, I choose that. Vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy, vaporize, liquefy. And now, what's everything in the way of you having a good or even a great week? Okay, so now that's possible. So I'm Max Riggs. I look forward to seeing more of the amazing, powerful, and financially successful you again soon. Bye for now.